Metal Gear Solid 1 hard mode. Story mode. We're watching all the cutscenes. My favorite game of all time, man. You can't get better than this. I mean, you can, but it's my favorite game of all time. I always found the guards' eye holes very creepy looking in Metal Gear Solid.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
My boy Liquid. How badass. Just a normal pose, you know? He just looks so cool. Even with the long blonde hair. Colonel? Where you at?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
Write that down.
When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Man, if only all the conversations were that fast and short. So this is MGS1 on hard mode. You do not have a radar, but we don't need it. You know, we're pro. It's what we do. It's what we do. We still got our rations. Also, the rations are way lower. And when you die in a boss fight, or sorry, beat a boss, you don't really get the same health increase that you used to. Had a really good run of good luck lately. Got some good news on some health. Won a gun in a raffle and you're helping a buddy out with some health that he's needed for a while. I'm proud of you, man. Especially about the health thing. Oh yeah. Who needs a radar, dude? I forget. I think they can see further now. I'm not 100%. But we're alright. We'll be fine, I think. Yeah, you know, health is something that, out of everything in life, it's the one thing you want for yourself and for your family, you know? Or your loved ones in general. Not having health is... Look at these two rations on screen at the same time. Not having health is like the worst possible outcome in life. Because without it, you know, you're not going to be able to enjoy anything else. I mean, it's great to be a billionaire, I'm sure. But I'm sure billionaires would still say, damn, I wish it didn't hurt when I stood up in the morning. The billions helps the suffering quite a bit, but still. We have to wait here for a minute. Because of the old dude in the elevator taking a sweet time. Look at these light effects. I think the PlayStation 1 is gorgeous. This isn't Ghost of Sushi. Ghost of Tsushima is great. He can't see me from here, right? I don't know, it's hard mode. Ghost of Tsushima is great and all, but 50-hour video games, dude. 50-hour video games, it's really off-putting. 30-hour video games without side quests, it's a pain in the ass to do, you know? I ain't dropping it. Oh, eat my dick! Eat my dick! That's meant to deactivate when you get spotted, but I did it so fast. See, that's a pro skill right there. You don't get that anywhere else. This is the best cutscene in the game, and this cutscene made me a gamer. Right here. This cutscene right here. I say it every playthrough. Yoshi Shinkawa. His art inspires. This literally changed my world. When he looks up. Look at that. Look at that. First time I ever played this game, that blew me away. Like just seeing Snake take off the gear. Because I was blown away by his voice, or intrigued by his voice. And I thought the gameplay was really cool. And then it was the demo. And then I seen this cutscene. And the only issue I had up to that point, of the hour of me getting shot in the sewers or in the dock, was Snake's outfit was goofy. And then he looks like a badass. And I'm like, my only complaint.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal
This
facility.
voice acting.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
I'm 2 years older than
How's that
Snake is
shooting
here.
suit working out?
Nearly
I can
3.
Dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All
Peptide.
of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Ben 10's grandfather and Jean Grey from X-Men 97 just talking to Solid Snake over here.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
What a weird looking helicopter, in all honesty, right? Like, it looks fictional. I think they don't mention the radar in hard mode because there is no radar. I think they actually went through the effort to cut it out.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Hottest girl.
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
Best girl
Contact her if you
in
have any
all of Metal
questions about
Gear.
either of them.
Hey, Weech.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend.
Is it weird now I idolize Solid Snake still, despite him being 2 years younger than me?
So contact us by codec anytime you want.
Technically.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data.
Damn.
Don't forget it.
Personal number.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi
Uh-oh.
here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
I bet she gagged before she had to say that line.
Smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
I love that line. I don't know, there's something about it, I love it. This isn't me controlling it. Thanks for the subscription, Weech. You big Metal Gear fan.
If you want to get in, there's the front door.
This is my favorite game of all time.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
When I first played this game, I thought the light on their gun was a pineapple. And I was like, why is there a pineapple on their gun? That makes no sense. Snake, you stupid.
What about the air duct near the door?
Look at him. Pineapple on the front of that
There
gun.
should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
See how he said COA there? Course of action? The guy who translated Metal Gear Solid 1 added all that himself. COA and whatnot. And Kojima was so pissed that he did that for MGS2 onward, he made sure to like review all the translations himself. He was like outraged. It's also why Metal Gear Solid 1 is the only one in the franchise where the dialogue sounds close to real life instead of, you know, a Japanese guy making up a script and translating it himself. It'd be that way sometimes. The number of times as a kid I got fucking mauled crossing this. Best line.
Surveillance camera?
Yeah. Yeah, see, well, you know, on one hand you're like, oh man, what a little bitch. On the other hand, you're like, well, don't tamper with a dude's work, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, you're like, dude, we're not trying to tamper with your work, we're just telling you that your characters don't exactly sound so natural. You know what I mean? So I can see both sides all day. Look at this this emulator, I can see through the damn wall. I'm playing with a widescreen hack. Because I want to make sure it looks pretty as hell. Ooh, No, I ain't falling for that. Damn, almost made a rookie mistake. So this is hard mode, dude. I was gonna say, this is hard mode. Do they have different mannerisms or anything? Yeah, he wasn't altering what was said. He was making sense of certain things that was said. And you know, his dialogue wasn't, his lingo wasn't like official military stuff, but it sounded really good.
This is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
COA sounds great.
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So
Tumblr account.
If you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here, my frequency is 141.80.
That's it? That's the conversation? Have I gotten used to modern games with their 50-hour-long cutscenes and stuff that actually sounded short to me? I'm playing too many Final Fantasies. God damn. I thought I was gonna have to like take a nap. Snake actually knew Kaz? Yeah. Didn't he say it?
Dark chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent cover.
Is that called reverb?
About to start spraying for rats.
The echo around their voices?
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. See, he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
I think it's so odd in this game how that happens sometimes. How their voice starts to go up towards the end of certain sentences. It's like, anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the sheep. You know what I mean? It just goes, like he's in a hurry. This game's voice acting was recorded, I believe, in like a random ass hotel with no soundproofing, which is why they had to use Twin Snakes dialogue for MGS4. Or at least they felt they had to use Twin Snakes dialogue for MGS4 during the Shadow Moses flashback. So I think, like, maybe on a technical level, if you listen to it with headphones really close, I don't know, you might hear the maid outside the room or a car driving by or something as they're talking about Metal Gear. But I don't know. I never really had an issue with it. But I think that's reverb that the voices use in this game, where it sounds like an echo, like it's all spoken in a bathroom. And I've always actually really loved that about Metal Gear Solid 1. I think, on a technical level, start to finish, why I love this game so much and why it's still my favorite game of all time is because artistically, it's so polished. And I love everything about it. Look at the color. The color scheme, everything about it is so well together. Oh, look at that. You guys don't see that? I'm getting a GeForce Ready driver is available. Made for Ghost of Tsushima. So it's not crashing mid run anymore. And the music. So high quality, man. Yeah, I don't think he ever met Master Miller. Hold on. You run faster in this game if you have this out, and you don't make sound if you have this going on. I don't think he ever met Master Miller in an actual game, but they have backstory. I mean, the entire retcon with Big Boss never even happened in any of the games, which is my primary reason for not playing Metal Gear 1 and 2 yet. Because you're not missing out on anything except for gameplay, considering the story is thrown in the trash and redone as background for this. It's very strange. Oh, you're not getting a phone call about the green dot on the screen being the chief. DARPA chief. Interesting. That's so cool. Missing out on Big Medic? Ooh. Let's get some of the cutscenes. This is a story run. We want to be able to read shit. Like learn shit.
Ugh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Do you guys like built women? I like built women, but I'm a big fan of like just normal chicks.
Is that a woman? Not.
Don't mind it. I mean, when you're Henry, you take anything you can get. This is one of my favorite cutscenes. Now, you can say that about pretty much any cutscene in this game, except for the live action sequences. Even as a kid, I felt like whacking my head off a wall. Suddenly you're watching the History Channel. Not that I get many options. Hey, man, don't shit on yourself. We're here for that. I don't want to hear you shitting on yourself, dude. Johnny Yaw is shitting himself?
I wonder why. I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh?
Huh?
What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
What was that about?
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them.
What do you mean by that?
In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They
Snake with the sassy hand.
could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads.
Sigint?
They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Shagohod.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past.
They straight up
So that's
show
the
Metal
reason
Gear
we're here at
Rex
this disposal site.
at the beginning of the game.
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I know Claw is. Snake's not right now.
If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution?
Fucking French.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Oh, different one. Okay.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Drilled into my head for eternity.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch.
Okay.
But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
I think he repeats words and sentences a lot to make him remember it better. Headcanon.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
You know, you say something out loud, you're more likely to remember it.
If they find out Baker's password.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
Snake might be autistic? He might be, like legitimately.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them.
Loner.
Listen,
really smart.
You need 3 cards.
Awful social skills.
There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one.
Can't maintain a relationship.
Okay. 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Different color.
Here, take this.
We should have a game, like take a shot every time Snake repeats a sentence.
It's called a pan card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the...
So if you had like ramen, would it like overload?
Automatically. Gotcha.
Using the salts in your body?
Okay.
Jam it.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
Why is he asking that?
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
Why would you care?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Oh my God, he's so goddamn full!
Dude, that was me like 3 months ago. 8 hours in the ER. All sorts of blood work and shit being done. Shit, that's me half the time on stream.
Dead.
At least I got checked eventually. Love this.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Maybe.
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Right. What ended up being the cause? They couldn't find anything wrong, but they told me to be careful because of my family history. What's that sound? Sound like sex. This widescreen hack be all sorts of breaking shit. I mean, it looks pretty most of the time. Hey, what's up, dude?
You're pretty good.
Pretty good? So if I don't get the SOCOM up to this point, if I don't pick it up, is it like out here waiting for me? 500 bucks? Nah, man, it was free.
Don't move.
Ireland. This ain't America.
So you killed the chief, you bastard. Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
Oh shit.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
Let's do this.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot.
How hard is this on hard mode? And I'm out of bullets.
What are you waiting for? Shoot.
Come on, girl, do something.
I'm telling you, shoot.
But to be honest, what's Snake doing slipping like that? What if that was a normal guard? You know? Like what's going on there, Snake? Hey, I was choking that bitch. Alright. I ain't gonna get slipped up on like that. I'm not Snake. You're a kill stealer, dude. Seriously. Kill stealer.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
I want my kill count.
Who are you?
Where you going, man?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
You know, when you're playing this for the first time, you're trying to work out the time. Like, is that in the future? Is that like a few hours later on when they have the body with them? EV.
Good girl. Just like that.
I have a good idea. So many lines in this game are delivered so well.
I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from
Oh, you guys can't even look at Naomi right now.
Psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
I'm in the way.
That was Mantis.
Damn, these cutscenes are so short. Modern times, man, have really changed my perspective on that. They're so short. Anything in here? What's that? In the new release on the Master Edition, they gave him boxers because they're using the Japanese version, was it? Hey, 25. That's some cheap shit. 25 and full health. Alright, we're good to go. This game on extreme mode is pretty hard. Nanomachines, son? You see, that's the thing about the future of the franchise. The further you get from MGS1, in terms of release, not timeline, the harder it is to believe it's in the same universe. Well, fuck. Damn! First step, first step. How are you going to say this is in the same universe as Metal Gear Rising? Getting Metal Gear Ray thrown 50 feet in the air and shit, you know? It's too goofy. Are you the one who saw me? Metal Gear Solid is actually a really great casual game. Because enemies lose you on normal mode. Fuck. Man, y'all bitches teleporting and shit. Damn it, the damage. Enemies lose you when you leave a room. You respawn in the room you died in. There's like really no consequences for death. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those games that if your friend or your girlfriend or brother or in my case my sister, I'm always introducing her to stuff. If she's intimidated, if they're intimidated by a game, Metal Gear Solid's a great game to show them because they can just die a billion times and it doesn't mean shit. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that literally in a, look what I got, bitch. I mean that in an accessibility way. I see you, bitch. I'm looking at you. You gotta use first-person view a bit more often. Oh, shit. When you don't got a radar. Look at that drain right there. If you go through the drainage, you get led here by rats, if I believe. I got the level 1 card. Why not go upstairs and see what we can do? So much to love with the MGS games. There's so much to love. I mean, every single Metal Gear Solid game has something about it that makes you go, damn, that's really cool. Every single one of them. See how the sound cuts out? You can just do this to run past bitches and not have to worry. I invented that. Level 2, get out. Like MGS2, the demo of MGS2 is like the greatest demo of all time. The things that you can do in that demo, the fun that can be had. Was it like months and months that we were playing that demo back in the day? Before the main game even came out? I remember I rented Zone of the Enders. And I played it. It was a fine game. I beat it. And then I sent it back and I kept the demo of MGS2 that they gave us with it. I straight up stole the demo. Scum, you know? But it's the truth. Let's blow shit up. No one's here. Ah! I should have seen that coming. Alright. Now you got the C4, which means we have to look out for traps. And look, different color walls. Boom. Any cameras around here I should be looking out for? That is filth, dude. That is filth. This room I've always found interesting. It kind of goes to waste. Like, it's a cool little storage room, but it gets completely discarded in a way. I believe you can place 12 C4 before the game doesn't let you place any more. I believe it's 12 with everything, like 12 claymores also. See this color? This color is very much Snake's color in a lot of ways, because the bluish and green that you're looking at on screen right now, because they used this throughout the entirety of MGS1, and then MGS2 on the tanker is the same color palette they use more or less. And then the very first time between MGS1 and MGS2 you see a color palette change for real is when you're playing as Raiden on a completely different platform, middle of the day, you know what I mean? So it's a tone that follows him. But then MGS4 is different, you know, brown. During the mid 2000s where everything was brown.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
Orgasm Baker.
Worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
That's
Ocelot.
what happens when you challenge someone who's superior to you in every way.
Look at that.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
Was it motion captured in this game?
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's single-action army.
Probably not.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
The fingers aren't moving.
I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Revolver. Hey, Soap.
Draw.
Oh hell yeah! Let's do this. Do stun grenades work on them in this game? I should really know that, you know. Bitch, you getting lucky over there. Oh, whatever.
I love to reload during a battle.
Oh my god, Baker. Please.
Alright, I'm alive. Let's go.
Am I going to get him? Where you going, dude?
Don't you want to settle this?
Yeah, baby, that's hard mode. Get out.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight.
Love this.
But I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Imagine not being able to jerk off anymore. You'd have to develop a personality and get a girlfriend. Snake would be fucked.
Stealth camouflage.
Chicken, chicken,
right.
chicken.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Love it.
Who are you?
Chicken.
I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Triggered. You were lucky while holding his amputated hand.
Who the hell?
What's the first thing in life that you guys think would fuck you over where you realize you missed your second hand?
Can you talk?
You know? Maybe like using a computer.
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
Don't ask these questions.
What?
Take
Now
my
the terrorists
legs.
have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
He got fucked up, in all honesty.
You alright?
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? That can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Jim Houseman.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows?
Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot. Damn! Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Sucks if you rented this game back in the day.
You need to find Hal
Like
Edwards,
me.
one of my employees.
We start from zero and went our way up.
Leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
Do you guys feel like that, IRL? The threat of nuclear war is greater than it's ever been.
Plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
This is where I check my phone messages.
Drums and drums, nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away.
Don't care if you die, I die. Oh, if I die, I die. I thought you were saying something romantic for a second.
Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that
Muff.
there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the
Solid
end of the
Snake
Cold War,
saying muff.
Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn.
Damn. Yeah, this scene in Twin Snakes is god awful. He has like a migraine. Pulls out a gun.
Scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Not Iran.
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear
They don't even got a president.
Possibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Is this game too political to play on Twitch? Should I not be playing it?
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And
damn.
No one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals.
Fucking liberals,
Military
man.
Oversight Committee.
Am I right? Am I right? No?
Bribes.
I prefer to
Bribes.
think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal
That should be
Gear
a
was going
donation
formally
sound
adopted
effect.
After the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here.
Damn.
This is what you came for, right?
A grunt?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing.
He didn't check your pockets.
Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss.
Just want to break your legs.
I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Why do you only have a level 2?
Walk.
No. No, you go on without me.
He should be like level 9.
They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question.
Ugh.
Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secrets.
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards.
Poor performance indeed.
He's doing well.
Did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Remember when he was like, you're trying to get rid of me too, at the beginning of the conversation? It's like, this dude knew everything. He knew everything. If he was like alive for 15 more minutes, think about it.
Colonel, are you listening?
He was a giant spoiler tag.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
Okay.
Get in contact with her.
Not really a compliment.
There's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes,
No.
we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Watch my health go up. Look how much health goes up on hard mode. The fuck was that? Man, Naomi's voice actor in the first game was so good. The reason why Naomi and Mei Ling lost their voice, their accents in 4, is because even though it's more iconic and stands out more and whatever in this game, is because their backgrounds don't make sense for them to have an accent. Like Mei Ling's Chinese, but she grew up completely in America. She wouldn't have that accent. So that's where that comes from and why they changed it. I believe Naomi grew up in Africa, right? If you're from Africa, then why are you white? But, that's why they changed it, to make more sense. But, I fully agree with Soap. The accents were better. The accents were far more superior. I'm not talking about from a sexiness point of view, which I do think so, but I'm talking about just in making them stand out more, which is why you like my dosy tone so much. How many bullets do I get? How many bullets is that? 49? Dude, how many bullets is that? 49? I used to just glance at that and be able to see the numbers. What the fuck? God damn. Where are you going? Is there anything else in this place I need to take out? I don't want to get jumped. Can I carry 3 yet? Probably 2 for the whole game. 1. Man, it sounds like any other anime bitch. We blown up some walls now? Nah. The only other wall to blow up leads to be getting shot by a bunch of cameras. What are you going down here for? Oh my god, you wait there. You can't shoot while on the ground in this game. Yeah, back in the day, I didn't have a jewel case because I kept renting the game until I beat it. So we went through all the numbers, my friends and I, just going click, no, and then eventually.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
Busty's nuts.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of
That's all I ever do.
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
Gay bar.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
Poor deluded
He's
Chris.
blushing. He's blushing.
Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
Yeah.
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
God damn.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't
She
worry.
went all
You'll
street.
land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
Has Snake ever hit on a woman over 30?
Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him?
In canon,
You're not
ever?
brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program.
Who told her all this?
Anyway.
What snitch that should be fired told this rookie 18-year-old everything?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override.
Random ass
right?
teenager.
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear war.
I love that they always tell, you know.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Like you think you might have to remember it yourself.
Do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
Yep.
It won't be the first time.
Whoa.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are.
Green to me.
You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier.
Tell that to a cop.
Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here,
Random Irish song.
About that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake, I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor, then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Meryl was foxhound my ass, man. High school student with a press-on tattoo. Shouldn't be told any of this shit. She's a Nepo baby. Hey, there's no point in having a mind detector in this game, is there? On hard mode, man mode. Because the whole... The whole no radar on screen in the first place. How else am I meant to use it? Bitch, blow up. Oh, for fuck's sake. I got a box. Man, what do you want? Oh, it's her. Never mind.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
That's so
cool. It won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
It is extremely, like, what? Unprofessional or whatever. Because not only is she going to get herself killed, she could get Snake killed. She could get the fucking country nuked to shit. Damn. You know? Is there anyone else up here? You run faster with grenades equipped in this game also. But this cuts out the sound. Wait. I wanna stock up on shafting cream. It didn't respawn? Really? Since I went down and fought Ocelot. There's no R2 to look over in this game. Fuck, dude, you scared the shit out of me. Get out. Okay, 1. I have so many deaths here. I'll never be comfortable with this section simply because of how it was when I was a kid. You know? Man! Where are my grenades? I'm about to get fucked up. And because there's no radar, you're not going to get a phone call from Deep Throat here. Because he's not going to be like, hey, you know, check it. Maybe. Oh.
Snake, be careful.
What's he going to say?
There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Mine
Just
detector.
call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
I have a question. Was Deep Throatin' called Deep Throatin' before the Deep Throat shit? Or was it called Deep Throatin' afterwards?
Is rushing in blind all you can do?
Because if Deep Throatin' wasn't called Deep Throatin' before the Deep Throat scandal, then what was Deep Throatin' called before that? Hey, Deep Throat, that shit didn't work. You kinda just fucked me over, to be fair. Risking me getting blown up. You know what does work? Huh? Maybe you could have told me about this instead. Jerk. Look at these sexy ass scan lines though. That's what you like to see. This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. Alright. A lot of people hate this fight. Has anyone here ever hated this fight? I like it.
Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Yeah, just dodged a tank missile like that. That's what he does. That's some blurry ass shit.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
I got this. Now, how long do Flash or... Hurry up. Okay. How long do they last in hard mode? Where you at? Bitch. You can die already. Do. I don't think that worked. Hey, that was bullshit. You know it. Where's your hitboxes at? I want a patch update. Hey. Hey. I wouldn't say hate, but when I first played it, I was surprised. It was a surprise. It took me a while to figure out what to do. I mean, I played this game at 10 years old and I was stuck on every boss for like 2 hours straight.
I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
Blurry.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so, but I will.
Like a child.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of
the sky,
people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him
flickering.
Next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes. The raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Is it meant to be daytime? I mean, that's a bright ass nighttime compared to when we hit the heliport. Man, that sky was flickering like crazy. How's my health looking? This is my max health. You stingy fucks. This is my... Alright. It's understandable. I got 2 cameras. 2 dudes. I think there's 3 dudes. Oh, I got the FAMAS. I didn't even think about it. Dude, FAMAS... When I first played Call of Duty Black Ops, that was like the only time I ever seen a FAMAS in another video game. And I was like, oh my god, the FAMAS, I'm gonna use it. Gun sucked.
Be careful. You
sucked.
absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Such a memorable game in every aspect. You never have to give a shit about this area. Ever. But it's memorable as fuck. Hey, do you guys think that Snake is gonna hit on Nastasha? The one character that seems to be over 30? Let's find out. I honestly don't know. I think she hits on him. But I don't think he hits on her. I know she's married, but he won't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck.
This is Nastasha Romanenko.
Romanenko.
Pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel...
He sounds disappointed.
You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists
are
serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you.
Damn!
Nastasha.
Same here.
So professional! So straight up professional! I'm gonna equip a gun. I wanna call her again. Where's he at? Ay. Aha! Fool! Doobie-doo. I think if you go to 2 first, you get like a cutscene, like a phone call. But we know where we're going. Let me call her up real quick. Let's see what she says about the shitty FAMAS.
That is a FAMAS. It is a bullpup-style assault rifle. It is durable and easy to use. Very resistant to overheating. It is a reliable weapon with smooth action. It can fire up to 1,000 rounds per minute. On full auto, you will empty a 25-round magazine in a few seconds.
The reason why the FAMAS was used in this game is literally because of PlayStation 1's character limit, polygon problems. Hey man, you having a little pee-pee? Where's your face gone, dude? Duckstation, what's going on here? Emulator needs work. Maybe because I'm playing on widescreen mode. But yeah, the reason why the FAMAS was used for this game is because the big ass handle and stuff made it stand out a lot. And that made it look good on a PlayStation 1 polygon count, which you don't get with most games. Because if they give it like a normal machine gun or something, you wouldn't be able to tell what it is. You know what I mean? So they gave it the big ass handle and whatnot, and it looks great. I mean, it looks exactly as it should. It stands out so well. Always click the elevator. Ah! Will it work?
What's that?
Will it work? Bollock! Ah, shit! Oh, man!
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake?
FAMAS is the weapon of the gays? What? What? Hold on, I need to get that damn thing back. Damn, Stingy didn't drop anything this time. You! I let you live last time, asshole. Look at the coloring, though, of this area. It looks really nice. Like the whole layout. This 1998 computer. Now, you gotta remember, this game takes place in 2005. I also heard, it's not like official or anything, but one of the reasons why MGS1 and MGS2 heavily outsold MGS3 and 4 and whatnot is because after 9/11, like places like America went really pro-war, and Metal Gear Solid's always been very anti-war, and that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way after 9/11. Now, I don't know how much of that is actually accurate, but it is like a discussion people had. For me, I personally think it's all because people were burnt off Raiden, and the 4-hour-long cutscenes you're forced to watch at the end of MGS2 swore off a lot of people from wanting to play the game again. That's my personal belief, that it was entirely Raiden and the cutscene length of MGS2. Because MGS3, on a technical level, this is my favorite game and my favorite game of all time. MGS3, from the ground up, I believe is a better game objectively. And the only way you'd not want to play MGS3 is if MGS2 pissed you off in major ways.
That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch.
Cutscenes and Ryan is why you believe it?
Wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Yeah, I think MGS3 is the best Metal Gear Solid game. Objectively, overall, from a gameplay standpoint to story, like you could say that's the same as MGS1. It's all, you know, your own personal opinion. But what puts MGS1 above everything for me is the voice acting, the style of it, the colors, Solid Snake being a more interesting character to me. And I remember being feeling very robbed by how they wrote Big Boss in MGS3 back in the day. I was really pissed off when he didn't end the game being the Big Boss we knew. I spent the whole game thinking he was going to team up with Vulcan. Now, of course, I don't really care these days, but Metal Gear Solid 1 to me is a very special game, and Metal Gear Solid 3 is a very special game. But I think 1's just like the perfect game. But again, MGS3 is a objectively better game. It has better gameplay, better depth to it. Like overall, is just vastly superior in many ways. You gotta be kidding me. I don't got a... Kidding me? I don't got a... Oh, shit. I don't got a chaff grenade? That took an hour to get out of my mouth. Ground Zeroes was so good. The potential Ground Zeroes had for what we got was so sad. This widescreen mode's not the best. They'll get there.